Recently, I've needed a lot of rogues and arrows to farm for Go Beyond attempts, as well as Weather Report attempts. You know, with building pity and getting killer queens for the Go Beyonds. And this can take a while. So, I want to show you guys my method of getting all the resources I need. This is a video showing you how to farm lots and lots of money for specs or to buy any item you want in the shop. This method is very efficient and it can be done with very limited resources, as it only involves the Dio Overheaven boss. Plus, it's free. Here are the things you need. D4C Love Train, Hammon, preferably Jonathan's, and all the corpse parts. Here is the build I use for Love Train and Hammon. You don't have to follow this one-to-one, but you do want to get most of Hammon upgraded into, as well as Love Train upgraded, and Destructive Power. Now, with all of this out of the way, we head over to Dio Overheaven and talk to Jotaro to teleport into the Heavens Arena. Talk to Jotaro again to take the quest, and now we can begin. Start with 4 M1s, then Barrage. Use 4 M1s again, then quickly follow it up with Lock and Pluck. Two things can happen here. If it lands on him, awesome, just instantly Love Train. And if he blocks it, just do 2 M1s and then use Scarlet Overdrive, then instantly Love Train. After this, wait for him to either smite or use M1s on you. Use 2 to 3 M1s, then stop. And now use 2 to 3 M1s again. Keep repeating short M1 strings until you hear his final on his barrage. At this point, you want to barrage back. Wait until your barrage finishes and do your final 5 M1s. By now, he should be dead. And you've earned 3.5k cash in a very short time, killing Dio in around 25 seconds. If I add margin for error and taking time to retake the quest, let's round this up to be around 60 seconds / 1 minute per quest completion. Every minute you're earning 3.5k cash, which means in an hour you should be earning around 210,000 cash, which is the equivalent of 4 lucky arrows, 105 rib cages, 130 Rokas, and a whopping 465 mysterious arrows. With this method, you should be avoiding almost all damage, avoiding time stop, and finishing this quest very efficiently, as well as getting Dio's bone if you need that. And now you can buy anything in the shop. This covers almost all the items in the game, but there's a few I haven't covered. Because explaining how to get the rest of these miscellaneous items would take a lot of time, I've made a sheet here to explain the rest of the items you can't buy in the shop. Pause to read if you want to know how to get them. And the last 2 items are Jotaro's disc and Weather Report's disc. And in order to get these items, you have to fight one of the most annoying bosses in the game, Jotaro Part 6. This is what I use to fight Jotaro. Whitesnake and Hammon. I usually prefer Jonathan's, again. Here's the build that I use. The character skill tree is the same as the one before, and Whitesnake has everything unlocked other than Pilot. Now, killing Jotaro isn't as simple as killing Dio Overheaven, as there isn't an exact one-to-one formula you can follow from me, as I don't like doing Pilot cheese, as there's a lot that can go wrong with it if you're unfamiliar with doing that sort of thing. So, start with Spirit Disc, then Burst Fire, then Acidic Spew, grab 5 M1s, and then finally use Lock and Pluck. Grab 4 more M1s, then Barrage. After this, Jotaro would take out his stand and try and do Platinum Slam, TP into Beatdown, or Barrage. Usually I hover my finger over block to try and guess what he'll do, but he's quite unpredictable, so sometimes it doesn't work. I block and wait for him to use M1s, then Heavy Punch, because by the time I parry him, my Spirit Disc cooldown is back. You always want to wait for a parry or block break to use Spirit Disc again, even if it means you take some damage. And after stand is gone again, I like to use Acidic Spew, Burst Fire, Scarlet Overdrive in any given order. The only thing you want to pay attention to is your Spirit Disc cooldown. When it gets to around 8 to 6 seconds, you want to barrage to stall for as much time as you can, because after his barrage is over, he'll pull out his stand. After repeating this cycle, he will eventually die, and you have maybe above 50% HP. Now things can go wrong, such as him beatdowning you or time stopping you. But as long as you recover and wait for another parry, you should be fine. And that's it. That is my method of how to get every item. And if it wasn't covered in this video, chances are it's in one of my other StanQuest related videos. Thank you so much for watching, and happy farming.